Welcome back to the channel, Manny B Investing. And we've got some bullish Cardano blockchain DeFi, the real year of DeFi 2022. Cardano blockchain is turning up and going to a new level. We've got the Agix ERC-20 converter TestNet being live. We've got an update from IOG, from the boss man himself, Charles Hoskinson, and Ben G, talking about this. I've made several videos on AGIX and the emotional roller coaster that they kind of had us all on with these sub projects and these airdrops and the KYC stuff. Like, I feel like it's been a while since we had some really good news coming out of that whole thing. That Singularity Net ecosystem there. They were really bullish about getting off of Ethereum. Ben was making, claims saying, hey, he's going to be the first over the bridge when it goes live. We thought it was coming like right after the hard fork. And here we are a few months later, and we got a test net finally. The price has done a lot since that time. I want to say GIX was up to at least 60 cents. It pumped quicker and faster than even Cody did, based on probably just the news of the converter and his bullishness on getting the token converted and over to the Cardano blockchain. Of course, we know that didn't happen, but let's take a look at this article and see what we're talking about today. In our previous post earlier this summer, we shared how Cardano would support the migration of the ERC-20 tokens from Ethereum, working initially with Singularity Net and their AGIX token. Today, we can announce that the AGIX ERC-20 converter testnet is live and ready for community evaluation. So Singularity Net is our first partner in this initiative, and the converter is a significant step in our shared journey towards a much deeper collaboration with Singularity Net community. And we have a little portion from Ben Gortzel, the CEO and chief scientist over at Singularity Net. I am extremely excited by the emergence of the AGIX ADA and AGIX ETH converter onto the Cardano testnet, and soon after that onto the mainnet. Every resolution is carried out in one step at a time, and this is the first in a series of steps where the results will be porting of the full Singularity Net decentralized AI platform onto Cardano. So we're talking about SDAO and NewNet and any other tokens that they're going to be launching. There's going to be a couple of others. The blockchain, the ecosystem cannot be overestimated. It will yield not only a far faster and more economical AI network, but also a massively superior foundation for adding advanced new functions to Singularity Net and moving towards realizing our vision of decentralized AGI. In this initial test version, users can move Singularity Net tokens to the Cardano and back to Ethereum via a permissioned bridge. This marks a significant step forward in driving interoperability between blockchains to establish a functional environment for decentralized finance, or DeFi. Users can assess the capabilities of the testnet and pilot transfers of AGIX tokens to the benefit from Cardano's higher transaction capacity, lower fees, and proven security benefits. Blockchain bridges power interoperability. So blockchain interoperability is key to boosting adoption and growth for the entire space alongside our open source approach. This has always been one of the priorities to make blockchain solutions accessible for everyone regardless of the chosen protocol. However, speeds of transaction processing, security properties, and scalability are critical to satisfying the needs of the crypto community. We are currently building out and collaborating on multiple bridges to connect Cardano to other blockchains, and this first converter is a vital artery in our system. More of these connections grow, the higher the network effect to boost the flow of liquidity within the Cardano ecosystem. So let's take a closer look at exactly how the AGIX ERC-20 converter tool works. All right, so working with the converter enables the migration of the ERC-20 base token from the source network to Cardano. Users can access the converter via a URL and move their tokens in just a few clicks. Converter translates the ERC-20 token into a native token on Cardano with the same value and functionality, which can be moved into dataless or URI wallets to make payments or other transactions. The built-in conversion system allows the token to be converted back into ERC-20 format if desired. Users do not need technical expertise or coding experience to use the converter. They simply access the tool via through a URL and then proceed to create the new account or configuring an existing MetaMask account. It is essential to configure the associated Cardano address, which corresponds to either a test dataless or ERI nightly wallet to store the migrated tokens. After initial setup, users are welcome to use the TestNet AGI and Ethereum Coven Test Network tokens to start testing the tool. The converter reflects the token balance and its equivalent value in US dollars on the token card on a dashboard. So they have a little dashboard screenshot for us to look at. Gives you the real-time USD value of the tokens, and the type looks pretty straightforward, kind of similar to any other bridge or anything that I've seen in the past. So figure 1 is the ERC Converter Dashboard, and then the token migration. To migrate the TestNet token to Cardano, users need to select the token card, choose the amount, and click the convert button. So it just looks pretty much just like a swap tool here, very straightforward and simple. In figure 2, the process of the token migration from Ethereum to Cardano. The user will be notified once the transaction is processed, both on Cardano and Ethereum Coven testnet, and the balance will update accordingly. For the reverse process, users need to click the conversion arrow to point to the target blockchain. The system will notify the user about the smart contract execution and the steps to follow. So yeah, you would hit convert there. So it works kind of just like Uniswap. The converter provides a user-friendly interface that features tips, notifications, and additional information to guide users throughout their token migration journey. For example, the testnet version of the converter utilizes the Coven test network. If a user is in a different environment, the system will notify the users to change networks. The same applies to the Cardano address setup, sending values that exceed the actual balance and so on. So just like Uniswap. Then you have like some transaction history stuff here. That's pretty cool. Then they have a little part here. What's next? Our commercial team is now running the process to allow for secure and seamless token migrations from other blockchains and sidechains to Cardano. Projects who want to initiate a dialogue can get in touch here. They have a little form. We will continue pursuing Cardano's interoperability mission across a range of permissioned and permissionless, producing a mesh of interconnected sidechains with decentralized applications written in Solidity, Glow, and more. This will expand the base ecosystem of dApps written in Plutus on Cardano. Following our philosophy, where security comes first, we are treating the converter development with the highest scrutiny to always secure the funds of individuals. This is why we are inviting the community to put it through the paces on the testnet, while the code is constantly monitored and audited to ensure that everything is working properly. While the user flow and UI for the test converter will likely be very similar on mainnet, the current build is not yet optimized for performance. The testnet phase is an essential part of this process. Gathering user data, particularly at times of high network saturation, will help us address this and improve throughput as we get closer to mainnet launch. Ready to try out the AGX converter? First, make sure you visit the dedicated testnet page with step-by-step instructions. So this is for everybody. They want everybody to mess around with this, play with it, see how it works, and report problems. But what does all of this mean? Well, just like we did the video on Godwoken with Nervos, they're building a bridge in partnership with IOG. If the more lanes on the highway, the easier it is to move. And when I'm talking about lanes, I'm talking about bridges. And when I'm talking about the vehicles on that highway, we're talking about liquidity. So you're going to see two types of movement. You're going to have people or projects that exist on other blockchains that are looking to access additional customer or user base. And you're going to have projects or apps that are looking to just completely move from one location to another. So interoperability and just finding the best fit for your project. So, say there's a project that's on Ethereum and it has been using Ethereum because they're the only thing that works right now for DeFi. Find out that, hey, using Ethereum just isn't working. A lot of our customers are complaining. It's cutting into our profits. Just, the general scalability issues that you find with Ethereum. Say you want to avoid all that, get rid of it and move on with your life. Just like SingularityNet, they're packing up all their stuff on Ethereum and moving to Cardano. Other projects will want to just expand and work across multiple chains. Others will want to move chains completely and forget about the past. So this is going to be very cool to see what projects are looking at contacting IOG. And from there, sky's the limit. You'll just start seeing projects pour on over or just offer interoperability by adding Cardano to their list of networks that they support. So very cool stuff here. If you got any questions or anything like that, drop them in the comment section and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.